So when you're facing fear in a bear market, what can a financial advisor really do for you? We're going to talk through that today, so stick around. Welcome back to 2-Minute Deposits. Chad Smith here, and I'm with Mike Eklund in his home office today. We're talking through questions that we hear in these moments and the answers that we're able to provide. So a big one, of course, is should I use a financial advisor, and what could they do for me? And in times like this, bear markets, there's a lot of things that financial advisors can help you through because fear can paralyze us, particularly when you're dealing with events that seem like this time is different, right? Or this is the first time that we're going through something like this and not knowing how to handle it, not knowing how to approach it. So Mike, you want to kick us off with some of the things that we're doing for clients and that a financial advisor could do for you?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing, and this is a bit of a cliche because you've heard it before, but a financial advisor is going to create a financial plan, and also an investment plan for you. And most folks say, oh, why do I need an investment plan? But really that kind of determines what is your strategy, how are you going to invest, the approach you take. You know, as Warren Buffett has famously said, risk is not knowing what you are doing, and not having a plan, either a financial or investment plan, I would say is too much risk. Now, to answer your question, what are some things we're doing for clients right now? We're rebalancing or buying stocks back to their target stock allocation. And that's helpful to buy in when market is down. We've done a couple other videos talking about the benefits of buying in down markets, but that's one thing we're doing. As the market declines, if it declines further, we'll buy more. And that's part of called rebalancing. Something else we do is what's called tax loss harvesting. No one likes paying taxes, and especially if you're in a high income bracket, this is a way to help lower your current and future taxes. And by moving from one fund to another fund, and we have another video on that topic as well. But that's one other thing we're doing. In addition, we are recommend investing kind of any outside money you have that is not in an emergency fund. And that could be just through cash you've had on the sidelines for a while, or just increasing the amount that you're putting into your retirement accounts, your 401k or IRA accounts. So accelerating those savings. And then the final thing, which is probably the most important thing, is of helping you avoid making irrational decisions. It's really hard not to sell when the market is down 10% in a day or 30% in a month. And so our job is to help you avoid those poor decisions, which is probably just as or more important than maybe the other three things I discussed. So that's what we're doing right now. What we're not doing is recommending you take out a margin loan to buy more stocks. You know, we don't recommend buying, on margin or things like that. We are not recommending you invest your emergency savings or money needed for, let's say college next year for one of your kids in the stock market. We believe that money needed in the next 5 to 7 years should not be in the stock market. And we're also not recommending you take on more risk than your financial plan or your risk tolerance allows. And so those are the things that we are not doing today.
Yep. And then you have other things that come along, like the CARES Act, for example. You have pieces of legislation that are passed, and we have another video or a couple videos on that as well. And there's some provisions and rule changes that happen in those that your advisor can make you aware of and help you with overall tax efficiency, right? And that's a fancy term for just saying we're doing some tax planning to find any opportunities that you're not taking advantage of that could save you a little more in tax. So we have a article that we put together on this, preparing your portfolio during a bear market. You can check out on our website at financialsymmetry.com. And then you could check out other videos on our YouTube channel and our podcast as well, if there is a particular topic you're looking for. And then I was going to share one other thing that your financial advisor can do for you. They can teach you how to use a virtual background in Zoom. Right. This is a new reality that we're in. So
I will say there's one other thing I thought about when you were going through that, and I do like the picture behind you.
Yes.
Is that I think another thing that we do is provide peace of mind. If for those that are about to retire or recently retired, you may be nervous that are you going to be okay? And the financial plan and updating your plan to provide that guidance is probably worth as much or more than everything we just discussed.
Thanks for joining us. And if you want to check out any other videos, Mike, what do they need to do?
They need to subscribe